We're going to do the world's fastest oil change in this E30. One of the keys to being the world's fastest is you have to do it in the Dollar General parking lot in the rain. It's really important. Step one is to open the hood and jack up the car. Make sure to do it safely.
Jack's really fast.
Race jack.
Race jack.
The world's fastest oil change. Another key to success with the world's fastest oil change is to find new tools,
Get things wet.
get things wet, and change locations. We're now in a community center and or church parking lot, so hopefully the Lord is with us. Once you have the car raised, now it's time to pop the hood. Get inside and get dirty. The tools that you're going to need for your world's fastest oil change is going to be a dented oil pan, the big red funnel, some oil,
Lots of love.
enormous grabbers, yeah, lots of love. And you're going to need a socket wrench. If you don't know why, in the air, you're going to remove the oil drain. You're going to carefully drain that oil into a pan so it doesn't splash on the ground and create environmental disaster. Normally, you would change your crush washer when you reinstall the plug, but we were doing the world's fastest oil change and that just slows you down. So you don't do it, but you should do it, but you don't.
Successfully using the large channel locks provided to us by advancedautoparts.com. This is a non-sponsored video.
Make sure to really crunch that oil filter when you take it off.
Yep.
There is a nut on the bottom for your convenience, but don't use it. Use the channel locks.
Use only when required
Yeah.
by law in the state of North Carolina.
Make sure to
Always lubricate the seal of your oil filter for best results. Fry to your liking.
and you want to use the old oil because it's a sour batch oil change.
Yes. The more of the old oil that you can keep in the engine, the better off your engine's going to be. Because if you use the old oil, it's going to slip less.
It's also eco-friendly.
Yes.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
Reuse, reuse, replace.
So once you finish the draining process, you have to remove the old oil and the pan that it's in. You don't want to separate the two from under the car. Be careful because the oil has a mind of its own, likes to jump out, really wants to be on the ground.
As George Foreman once said, when in doubt, grill it out.
Final step, you're going to insert the funnel after removing the oil cap. Do you have any tips on pouring the oil?
So the best way to pour is to smell it first. Make sure it's what you need.
Is this a 2023 vintage?
Pour with a soft hand. 2023 vintage.
That was
VR1 Valvoline.
It was a good year for the Valvoline.
You want to listen to the way that the oil is flowing into the engine. If it sounds soft, you've done it right. Don't remember, kids, fry your cheese lightly. I think that crow, once it's gone,
Yeah.
it's a member of the church.
Yep.
It's unhappy. Normally, if you're not doing this in a public parking lot, you would take a lot of time to do most of these steps better, but in this case, you're not doing any of them.
World's fastest oil change.
Exactly. Not world's best.
All right, final step of the world's fastest oil change. Make the car not be in the air.
Carefully, but not too carefully.
Again, speed is essential.
On the world's fastest oil change.
Yep. Just like that, nature is healing. Car's on the ground. New oil is in the engine. It's a beautiful thing. Make sure to put up your tools, clean them up, kiss your mother, and take it for a spin. I don't know, that was kind of a bad way to end it, but this might be a worse way to end it, so we'll just stop here. Yeah?